the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Hannah White. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. Well, let's wrap it up with a good one. Let's see. Hello there. How you feeling? Feeling good? Ready to win some cash and prizes? Absolutely. All right, go ahead and grab those devices. Your first toss-up is worth $1,000. The category for this is fun and...
That's the toss-up for the games, the first category.
Steve. Ocean
What?
Kayaking. Got it. So, fun and games. And here we go.
Ocean kayaking.
Ocean kayaking.
Yes.
Paducah, Kentucky.
Yes.
All right, now, I got to hear this story about how you met your husband.
Okay, I'm a registered nurse, and my husband is a full-time firefighter, and I was set up when I was a brand new nurse by a patient I was taking care of on a blind date with my husband. We've now been married 11 years, and we have 2 kids, Molly, age 8, and Luke, age 2.
Oh my gosh, it's a Hallmark movie.
Yes,
That is so
a nurse and a firefighter. It's perfect.
Yeah, for the holidays.
Yes.
And you like fishing on the lake?
We do. We live right beside Kentucky and Barkley Lakes, the land between the lakes area, so we spend a lot of time on the lake. We like to crappie fish, fish for bass, bluegill, catfish, whatever we can eat.
Well, let's have some fun
All
tonight.
right,
Nice to
sounds
have you.
good. Thank you.
Brittany Word from my hometown of Atlanta. What part?
Snellville.
Snellville, where everybody's somebody. That's what it says in the water tower. I know that for a fact. Tell me about yourself.
My husband and I have 2 children, Ava, age 9, and Jackson, age 4, and they keep us extremely busy with activities, cheer, basketball, and soccer.
Wow. And you're looking for a dog, I hear.
We are. We're looking to add a fur baby to our family, and I hear that you may be able to help me with determining what breed we may add.
Yes, let's just stop the show, and I'd love to go to that now. So I like a black lab, and there's Sheldon over there, but you keep your eyes off Sheldon, okay? You can't have Sheldon. We'll talk afterwards, but yes.
Strange noises.
Grab those devices one more time, time for the second toss-up. This one, the category's on the map.
Yes.
And once again, sorry, Sheldon, we're talking about it. Vanna will start.
That's the toss-up on the map. It's the next category. Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes, Steve. Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes. Vampire bats. Song titles, next category. Just escape the bankrupt.
You do 3 of those S's. $900 for each one of those. Steve, you got 27. Like to buy the A. Gonna give you 1 A.
There are 3 stooges, there are 3 chipmunks on all of this. Buy 1, get 1 free, because it's 2.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, right? It was. Jesse.
The blues clear death. This one is counted ultimate and Bitcoin should be used. The score will be reported back to 0.
There's no end. Brittany, your turn. $600.
T.
1 T, $600. You've got some money now.
Should I stay or should I go?
700.
Y.
There is a Y. Yep, there it is. Immediately located.
Got a vowel.
Which one?
An E.
No E in that puzzle. Okay, Steve. There's a good one. 2,500. Yeah. R. There is one of those for $2,500. All right. May I buy the O? Gonna give you 4 for that purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4. So take a look at the board. I'm gonna solve. You wanna solve the puzzle? Yeah. Right, let Vanna get through that. Should I stay or should
Yes!
$5,250. Way to go.
Myths and fables. Yes.
Eggland's Best Eggs. Eggs make all our family moments better, especially Eggland's Best. Taste so fresh and amazing, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs. $10,000.
And welcome back in. This is one of our crosswords.
We have what your crossword clue is blank shut.
All right. Jesse, you'll start spinning. $600.
N.
There are 2 N's for $600.
Buy one, get one free. Because there's 2.
Can I buy an O?
Gonna give you 2 O's. There you go. $800.
R.
1 R. Oh, it's the worst feeling. All right, Brittany, here we go. Didn't that just happen? Okay, Steve, your turn. All right.
Organizational
650.
pie.
There is just one of those.
Organizational pie.
Buy an E. Gonna give you 1 E too. And we'll buy an I. And we can give you a couple of I's as well. So you got $150. You got to either solve or spin now. $800. P. There is a P. Probably there. I'll buy the A. And we'll give you 3 for that buy. So that does it for the...
There are 3 stooges. There are 3 chipmunks. Oh no, this is a 3 lesson puzzle.
650. L. 2 L's. There we are. I'd like to...
Organizational. Oh, it's not plot? Okay. Organizational pie flow.
Okay, let's hear it. Organizational?
Yes!
And finally, 2. The certified EV numbers are 36442.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
Let's get Brittany and Jesse on the board with some cash right now. Surprise puzzle. The category for this is what are you doing?
What are you doing? It's the next category.
$900.
R.
Yeah, there's 1 R. $600. No less. Steve. The wild card, okay.
G.
1 G, that's worth $500. So pick up that wild card and hang on to that.
Alright, I'm gonna spin.
All right. 550.
N.
1 N right there.
Can I buy a vowel?
Which one?
An I.
Yeah, there are 2 I's up there. $6.50.
K.
1 of those.
Can I buy another vowel?
Go.
An A.
There is an A. Yeah.
Hey.
500.
A T.
Well, good news. There are 3 T's up there. $500 for each one of those. $500.
H.
There is an H.
I'd like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
An E.
There are 3 E's. Good idea. That's all the vowels. Oh, look at this.
T.
It's okay. I'd be excited too. There are 2 P's. Pick that up. The $1 million wedge. If you take it to the bonus round, you're playing for $1 million.
I think I want to solve the
Okay, let's hear it.
Taking the perfect. Taking the perfect pick.
Taking the perfect pick.
That's it.
Yes!
And you're going to Panama.
Yes!
Those for this.
Triple toss of $20 sauce each.
Kitchen.
In the kitchen is the next category. Coffee maker.
Whitney.
Coffee maker.
Yes.
In the kitchen.
Omelet maker.
See.
Omelet.
Yes.
Time for number 3. Steve.
Ice cream maker.
Ice cream maker.
Yes. $10,000. Food drink is the next category.
And Steve, you'll lead us off with a
All right, thank you.
All right. Give me a number. well. 5,000.
S.
There's one S, $5,000 for that.
I'll buy the I.
There is one I, yeah, right there.
I'll buy the A.
One of those, two.
I'll buy the O.
And we'll give you three of those. Yeah. $700.
F.
One F.
I'll buy the E.
And we'll give you an E. There's one right there. So that's going to do it for the vowels, all right? 500.
C.
Yeah, there are two C's. $600.
K.
There's a K. Yeah, one K. You got $6,300. We're going to get past there. 600.
B.
There is a B.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Batch of cookies.
You would. Yeah, batch.
Yes.
$16,150, and we have time for one more puzzle here. The category is living.
Living things. Next category. Speed up.
We are running out of time, so we're tight on time. Jesse, give the wheel a final spin. You're in charge. Let's see where it lands. About $1,000 for that wedge.
Balls what's your constants of worth? 1650 apiece. Again, living things. The category.
Things, and Jesse, you'll start us off.
S.
One S. Brittany.
R.
One R. Steve.
N.
There is an N. Jesse.
L.
There's an L. Brittany.
D.
No D. Back to you, Steve.
T.
There is a T. Living things. 3 seconds. Okay, Jesse.
M.
No M. Back to you, Brittany.
G.
No G. Steve again.
P.
3 P's. So. Vowels left. Only vowels left. Okay, check. See.
Can I solve it?
You sure can.
Purple petunias.
That's it, yeah. East. So, vowels left. Only vowels left.
Purple petunias. Purple petunias.
Okay, Jesse.
Can I solve it?
You sure can.
Purple petunias.
That's it, yeah.
Yes!
And part. So you chose phrase. I'm going to give you the RSTLN.
She chose phrase.
Nice start. Let's get 3 more consonants and a vowel first.
Okay. An H, an M, a C, and an O.
And for that wild card, you get 1 more consonant.
Let's do a B.
And let's see how she has done. Well, it's a good start. It is
Shuck up the curve. Shuck up the curve.
10 seconds to try and solve it. Good luck.
Shuck up the curve.
You needed more, huh? Yeah, it's ahead of the curve.
Ahead of the curve.
Let's see what this is. Was it the
Well,
million?
I did not win $40,000. Darn it.
From the Alex from backstage at Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants, a librarian from Bedford, Massachusetts, Kelly Gates, a civil engineer from Cincinnati, Ohio, Kyle Compton Fresh, and our returning champion, an undergraduate student at the University of Pennsylvania from Vernon Hills, Illinois, Rishab Upalapati, whose 3-day cash winnings total $52,802. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Welcome back to Jeopardy. We saw our first runaway of the week in yesterday's game as Rishab Upalapati notched his third victory. He's back again today to defend, this time against Kyle and Kelly, the two Ks. Good luck to all three of you. Let's play what I'm calling the Jeopardy round. Here are the categories we have for you. First, peak experiences. Then lighter verse, soccer in the USA. We have exercising, followed by too little, ooh late. Responses end with a double
All quotation marks.
Where do you want to start?
Peak experiences for 800.
The answer
All
there
the
is
daily
David
double.
Wonderland. You found it so soon you don't have any money, Rashad. You can wager up to 1,000.
1,000.
Oh, let's bet 1,000, please.
Experiences. The wrong guy route passes by the Mowenzi Peak before hitting Uhuru Peak on this mountain.
What is Kilimanjaro?
Was
Please
Kilimanjaro
Kilimanjaro,
Angel? Yes.
Select again.
Peak experiences for 1,000.
Mount Corno in central Italy.
Peak
is the
appearances
highest
for
peak
1,000.
in this range. Rashad.
What the Eddie's
Right.
soccer for 600.
600.
One of the USA's premier soccer complexes and home to the NWSL's Courage, Wake Med Soccer Park is in Wake County in this state. Rashad.
Was North Carolina
Right.
exercising for 600.
One way to get your summer six-pack on is to brace your abs and throw and catch one of these heavy exercise balls. Kelly,
What is a medicine ball?
you got it.
Ooh, late for 1,000.
1940s movie star Veronica Lake was known for her hairstyle, dubbed this. She was the peekaboo girl, for obvious
Peekaboo
reasons.
girl,
Back to you, Kelly.
okay.
Ooh, late for 8.
Another word for a cowboy, or a somewhat dismissive way to address a guy. We call them a buckaroo. Kelly?
Let's try too little for 1,000.
When the rebels ran out of ammo and fled, the Redcoats were victorious at this June 1775 Boston battle, but at a heavy cost. Rashad,
What is
Was
Bunker
Bunker
Hill?
Hill
Too little for 8.
too little for
Phrase
800?
before To Ride for many sad two little kids. It's the title of a documentary about Rhode Island's famed Rocky Point Park. You must be this tall to ride. Rashad?
Peak experiences for 6.
The American
Peak
Alpine
experience is the
Institute
600.
says that Kahiltna Glacier on this mountain has some of the widest temperature swings on the planet. Kyle.
What is Denali?
It is.
Peak experiences 4.
Shrines devoted to Kono Hanasakuya Hime, a Shinto goddess, dot the trails of this 12,388-foot volcano. Rishab.
Was Mount Fuji? Soccer for 800.
The U.S. women's team won 2008 and 2012 Olympic gold and the 2015 World Cup behind, or in front of,
Was the United States. Was the United States.
Who is Hope Solo?
It is.
Late for 600.
Flamboyant advertising. Or
And the correct answer.
Tough category so far. What is ballyhoo?
Ballyhoo, okay.
Too little for 600.
Hypoglycemia, too little blood sugar, is caused by having too much of this hormone. Kelly.
What is insulin?
That's the hormone.
Exercising for 8.
A Chicago Tribune article called this French-named urban sport skateboarding, but without a skateboard. Rashad.
Was parkour?
Parkour.
Soccer for 1,000.
1,000.
In 2024, a poor showing in this quadrennial Spanish-named tournament cost the U.S. men's national team coach his job. Rashad.
What is
Was Copa America?
The Copa America is correct.
Talking to you, but taking you. Take a first question break.
And I understand a pretty competitive pub trivia player. You've played some stiff competition,
Yes,
right?
I have. My team went to pub trivia in Cambridge, and I was more than a little intimidated to see Maureen O'Neill.
Of Jeopardy fame.
Yes, but when my team of librarians won, she came over to our table and said, "Congratulations, never come back."
Wow, threatening the librarians. That's a bold move, Maureen. Well, welcome to the show. Kyle Compton-Tresh from Cincinnati, Ohio, is a civil engineer and an animal lover, yes?
Yeah, my wife and I volunteer at a place called Found House with their pet support program, which is a temporary animal shelter, and it helps out people who are might be undergoing medical treatment or experiencing homelessness, and it is a place for where their pets can be cared for while when they can't, and then it's a lot of fun to get to hang out with the animals, and then it's really great to see them reunite with their family.
That seems like the kind of good deed where you're having so much fun, you're like, I don't even know if this counts as a good deed.
Yeah, exactly.
But thanks for volunteering. That's great. Rashab Wupalapati is back with us from Vernon Hills, Illinois, an undergrad at UPenn. You've done very well here, Rashab, but you're a pretty intense Jeopardy viewer at home too, right?
Yeah, so a long time ago, my dad and I were watching a game, and we made a bet on a daily double. I think my dad was so sure I wouldn't get it that he wagered $80 billion that I wouldn't get it.
That's a very big Jeopardy wager. We rarely see an $80 billion wager.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I didn't get it, so I'm in the hole, 80 billion.
I mean, we all owe our parents so much,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
exactly.
It's probably a wash at this point.
Yeah.
Right now, you have the lead and you're in control of the board. Rashad, you don't owe us any billions of dollars. Make a selection.
Let's go lighter verse for 800.
Lighter verse for 800.
We'll go where the chalk white arrows go. For the children they mark, and the children they know, the place where this ends. Kelly.
What is the sidewalk?
Yes.
Lighter verse for 1,000.
This Victorian nonsense poet wrote, "The wandering dong through the forest goes, the dong with a luminous nose." Kyle.
Who is Lear?
Yes.
Lighter verse 6.
Ogden Nash wrote that this Scottish poet, that gifted souse, kindly immortalized the louse. Rashad.
Was birds?
Right.
Soccer for 400.
He is the part owner of Inter Miami CF, seen here. Kelly.
Who is Beckham?
It is.
Lighter verse for 4.
Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze, I am this title character.
What's the Lorax? What's the Lorax? Yeah.
Not hard for a librarian.
Lighter for 200.
Serious poet
Light
W.
verse for
Collins'
200.
anthology of light verse includes the old woman who lived here, but she buys a coffin for her many children. Kyle.
What is a shoe?
Yeah, buys a coffin, but don't worry, finds them all laughing. Back to you.
Peak experiences 2.
The name of this mountain that straddles the Switzerland and Italy border comes from German words for meadow and peak. Kelly.
What is the Matterhorn?
That's the right peak.
Exercising 1,000.
This martial art that involves slow and gentle movements translates to extreme and limit in Chinese. Kyle.
What is Tai Chi?
Good for 1,000.
Exercising 4.
Lie on your backs and raise your hips off the floor in this structurally named exercise. Kyle.
What is bridge?
Right.
Exercising 2.
This exercise, where you lie on your stomach with your arms outstretched, is named for how it resembles a flying red-caped hero. Kelly.
What is the Superman?
Yes.
Late 400.
In The Marriage of Figaro, the Countess and her maid Susanna pretend to be one another. The old this. Kyle.
What's switcheroo?
The old switcheroo.
Late 2.
We're not sure how many words the Inuit have for snow, but the hard type used to build this is pukongayuk. Kelly.
What is igloo?
You got it.
Too little 4.
From 1949 to 1957, the U.S. went through this climate event worse in some states than the one 20 years earlier. Kelly.
It's a dust bowl?
No, I'm sorry. Rashad or Kyle? It was even worse than the Dust Bowl. It was another drought.
Dust
Kelly,
Bowl,
Too
okay.
little for 200.
Too little of this is why home cooking is often bland compared with restaurant food. Try the Malden type and feel like a chef. Kelly.
What is salt?
That's right. Here's the
Bring
last
it.
clue in Soccer in the USA. The name of this Los Angeles MLS team refers to all the stars and celebrities found there. Kyle.
What's the Galaxy?
LA Galaxy, yes. You and Kelly mounted a nice comeback there. All three of you well positioned as we head into Double Jeopardy. It begins right after this break. money on the board. I'm going to call it Double Jeopardy. Kyle will select first from these categories. 19th century photos, twinning, we have 12-letter words, then biology, choreographers, and then you'll have to deal with a bit of culture shark. Kyle, what appeals to you?
Culture Shark 4.
A quote from this film. So, 1,100 men went in the water, 316 men come out. The sharks took the rest. June the 29th, 1945. Rashad.
What is Jaws? What's Jaws? That's essentially falls for 800.
Robert Louis Stevenson
1,200.
with his household in the
1,200.
Pacific area he called by this alliterative term in a posthumous title. He called
South
it
Seas. Okay. 19th century falls for 1,200.
Matthew Brady photographed this hero of the Mexican War turned president around the time of his inauguration. Kyle.
Who's Taylor?
Right.
Photos 2.
The Crimean War gave us The Valley of Death in a poem, and this cannonball-strewn image with a longer title from Psalm 23. It's called The Valley
of the Shadow of Death. Okay.
Ian Ziering first dealt with this, dare we say, unusual weather phenomenon in 2013. But it would not be Ian's last time in the storm. Kyle.
What's Sharknado?
Yes.
Shark 1,200.
Blondie's debut album featured the song A Shark in Jet's Clothing, a reference to this stage show. Rashad.
What's West Side Story? Biology for 1,200.
Deglutition is the actor process of doing this. Kyle.
What's losing fat?
Sorry, no.
Not losing fat. Fat swallowing is what we are looking for.
For 16.
Hormones, especially during puberty, cause these glands to produce more oil, which leads to clogged pores and acne. Rashad.
Oh, the sweat glands?
No. Kelly.
No.
Sebaceous, yes.
Biology for 2.
A peptide is a short chain of 2 to 50 of these. Proteins are made up of 50 or more. Rashad.
What amino acids?
Good for 2,000.
12 words with
1,600 for
1,600.
16.
The California Highway Patrol says lane splitting by this person is legal. Kelly.
What is a motorcyclist?
Right.
Culture Shark for 16.
Brian Gaw was the amusingly improvisational left shark during the 2015 Super Bowl halftime show of this singer. Kelly.
With Katy Perry.
Yes.
Shark for 2.
Yes.
In this 2018 film, Jason Statham went fishing after a prehistoric shark that is said to be up to 60 feet long in real life. Kelly.
What is the Meg?
Good for 2,000.
Bio for 8.
Answer there. Daily double. You have moved into the lead, Kelly, partially on the strength of your knowledge of Jason Statham's oeuvre. What do you want to wager?
I'm going to go 4,000.
All right, that will extend.
4,000 years, so correctly. Here's the clue.
Similar to phototropism, it's the phenomenon of plants turning their leaves specifically towards the sun.
What is heliotropism?
You add 4,000.
Heliotropism. Yes, she got it.
12-letter words for 2.
Named for colorful hosiery, it's an old-fashioned term for a female writer. What is a
blue stocking? Okay.
12-letter for 12.
This noun can mean recognizing and valuing another's actions and qualities, or a rise in something's value over time. Rashad.
What's appreciation?
Appreciation.
You got it.
Choreograph reference to 1,600.
Key had no dance training, but created the memorable dance numbers in such films as Dames and 42nd Street. Kyle.
Who's Fosse?
That's not correct.
Rashad.
A little earlier.
Busby Berkeley. Okay.
19th century photos.
19th century photos for 800.
Chilkoot Pass between Alaska and British Columbia was a hazard to be surmounted by those hurrying to this 1890s event. Kyle.
What's the Yukon Gold Rush?
Yes.
Photos 4.
Zut alors, look at this things they're building now. Imbeciles, nothing's wrong with the Champ de Mars the way it is. Kelly.
What's the Eiffel Tower?
That is correct. I apologize to France.
Let's try twinning for 16.
Answer. Daily double. You found them both in this round, Kelly, and now you have a pretty big lead.
Oh, it worked last time. Let's do 4,000 again.
All right, lucky 4,000. You'll have 19-2 if correct in twinning. Automakers and adorable twinsies Francis and Freeland made cars in the early 20th century known by this alliterative name.
What is
She doesn't know.
Out of time, I'm afraid.
Stanley Steamers. Okay.
You break even on the daily doubles, but you still have the lead, Kelly.
Twinning for two.
It's the last name of twin playwrights Anthony and Peter. Anthony wrote Sleuth, and Peter, Amadeus. What is Schaffer?
Schaffer, okay.
12.
Andy Blankenbuehler won Tony Awards for choreographing Hamilton and this earlier Lin-Manuel Miranda show. Kelly.
What is In the Heights?
That's the show.
Choreographers for two.
Helen of Troy for American Ballet Theater was the last work of this Russian-born Firebird choreographer.
Michelle Folkine, okay.
This tycoon was a father of twins, and his grandkids, Phoebe and George Randolph, were also twins. Rashad.
Was
Hearst.
Hearst is right.
So what was for 800?
Words for 8.
To remove the active stimulant from coffee or even tea. Kelly.
What is decaffeinate?
Yes.
12 letter for 4.
Once used for someone opposed to the slave trade, it can now mean an opposer of capital punishment. Rashad.
Was it Abolitionists?
Let's go
20 for 800.
It's the last name of twin Texan politicians Julian and Joaquin. Kyle.
What's Castro?
Right.
Twinning for?
In his memoir, John Stamos said this pair allowed him to consider fatherhood. Kyle.
Who's Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen?
Correct.
Biology 4.
It's the branch of biology that studies heredity and the passing on of characteristics. Rashad.
What's genetics? Choreographers for 800.
Choreographed by Agnes DeMille, this 1942 work with episodes like Chorale Nocturne brought tap to ballet. Kyle.
What's rodeo?
Correct, or rodeo. Here's your final clue in choreography.
The last clue.
Pearl Primus was often inspired by black folk material, as in a dance set to this spiritual about Michael and his vessel. That's spiritual?
Roll your boat ashore. Okay, final Jeopardy
Let's see
time.
what category you three will be facing.
Literary geography.
Sands Point and Kings Point as the real old money and nouveau riche settings in this novel. 30 seconds. Good luck. Compton Trash will come to you first with your $5,800. Your response was, what's the Great
Gatsby?
That's correct. East Egg and West Egg is what Fitzgerald called them. So you're going to add to your $5,800. You wagered big, $5,600, bringing you to $11,400. Rashad Wupulapati in second place today with $11,600. Did he think of Gatsby? He did, so he's going to add to that. How much did he wager?
The Great Gatsby also, everything. He goes up to $20,200.
And currently a $10,000 lead over Kelly Gates, who is a librarian. Did that help her come up with the right novel?
Great Gatsby also,
How much did she wager? It's got to be over 10,000. 10,001, bringing her to 23.
And she is our new Jeopardy champion.